Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Manga Boy read his manga and dropped his water bottle. Today I didn't read ZATCH BELL and I didn't read Tokyo ESP. What a switch up. Instead I read these right here. Instead. So let's start off with 7 Deadly Sins. The 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. I like this logo actually, it looks really cool. Thought it was a little weird looking before, but that looks neat. This joins Percival. Look, it's got Kodansha's new little logo there. It joins Percival on his journey to become one of the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. He doesn't really know much about life in general. He lives up on God's finger. And he lives with his grandpa. He does not seem related to Meliodas so far, but, you know, so far, things are pretty slow. He is under attack from the Knights of the Round Table, or rather the Holy Knights, not the Knights of the Round Table yet. And then he figures out he has magic. He eventually has to leave his home and go look for the other 4 Nights of the Apocalypse because this Fox thing tells him to. And so far I like it actually. It is very interesting. I don't really know where it's going. So that's cool. You know, I don't recognize a lot of the characters despite it being like 15, 16 years since the events of 7 Deadly Sins. So that's a little odd. You know, other than Arthur and Merlin's hinted at. So I'm really excited to see where this new story goes, and I really like that I don't know much about what's happening because it keeps me on my toes. I read Summer Wars Complete Edition. This is a 3-in-1. That's why 2 mangas. Okay, I gotta back up a little bit here. This is a story I really liked when it came out as a movie. I really dug the animation to it. It reminded me of Digimon. The movie from when I was a little boy, you know, where they had the Digimon War Games movie, and they dubbed it in English, and they stitched together 2 other movies with it. This is very similar to that animation style. I really do like this story quite a bit. It's got a little nice touching part in my heart, and, you know, the manga was pretty good too. It's not anything crazy, but it is, you know, very enjoyable still. I definitely recommend watching this before reading it, since it is kind of a beast to read. But after you watch it, I would recommend reading this. There is some supplemental material in here that was not covered in the movie because it had to be cut. A few changes happened as well. There's a little bit of an epilogue at the end, which I thought was really cool. So definitely recommend this. And I didn't crease the spine, so pretty decent work, Vertical Comics. Attack on Titan Before the Fall, Volume 14. You know my take on this series. I hate it. Don't read it. That's my take. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We continue training. There's a lot of drama with training. And eventually there's somebody who sabotages the vertical maneuver gear. But wait, that's not all. The person who sabotaged it's not bad. You goofers. They're just jealous. Oh, man. So no one's to be at blame. Sharing is caring. So send them back to for training. And they're banned from the Survey Corps. I mean, it's just so uneventful. You know, there's only 17 volumes. There's 2 left. And nothing happened in these last 2 volumes besides they are really padding out learning how to use this gear. You know how many volumes it was in the original series? Half a volume at max. Half at max, okay? It's terrible that I'm reading books of this, okay? Volumes, and nothing is happening but we're learning how to use the gear, and I could care less. Fight a Titan! Do something! Please. Anyways, that's enough whining. I also read Soloist and Cage, Volumes 2 and 3. This completes the series. We find out that, you know, the brother is actually closer than you might think. So that was really neat. I actually really enjoyed this story as a whole. You know, it follows these prisoners stuck in this prison city. And we also have, you know, our main character hunting down for her younger brother who she left behind. There's a lot of murdering, a lot of gore, and well, this is definitely more of a seinen. But you know, at the end of the day, I really enjoy this story. I think I said that before that this was on Jump, Weekly Jump, but it's not. It's just through Jump Plus, which is online, so you can read these scans online legally through the Jump Plus website for free. So if you have any interest in this series, I know I'm not probably the best at explaining it, but it is really good. I did find it very enjoyable. It's just so cool to have this one city full of crime and just to see the messed up things all these people will do. Really interesting, very cool, and great to see what happens at the end. It really was nice. Okay. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagataro. Volume 1 and 2 I also read. This was really not that great of a Volume 1 in my opinion. It really made me not like Nagataro at all. Nagatoro. And then Volume 2 I thought was pretty okay. You know, I felt like it was more bearable. We see her stand up for Senpai a little bit. But I don't know, this isn't really my thing. It's not my kind of cup of tea. It's okay. I probably will give it a few more volumes before I just say forget it. But I don't know. Some people tell me it's like really deep, but I don't know if they're being sarcastic or not. It's just like this girl teases her upperclassman because she has a crush on him. And yeah. I did like the scene though where she is on a group date with all these guys and she turns them down. She doesn't even act like, you know, she does in front of her senpai, which was really cool. But yeah, you know, it was okay. What can you do? What can you say? It was just like, I don't know, not my thing. Inspector Volume 2, this is my thing. So we further the mystery of who is Steel Girl Nanase. We further the mystery of what is going on here with our main man Kuro Senpai and Saki-san. Kuro Senpai actually, apparently his whole family was like insistent on eating mermaid flesh, and then this weird bull human to predict the future. So that was really cool. I was very happy to see that kind of revelation. So yeah, I'm very excited to see where this goes. I don't think that we even still know what's going on with Steel Lady Nanase at the end of this volume 2, but we do get a little bit of an end of the fight here, which is really cool. So far, I am really enjoying the series. It's like a detective, supernatural manga, kind of. We'll see if it evolves, or de-evolves rather, into a battle manga. You never know. Life Lessons with Yorimichi Onisan. I got this because Prof Otaku said it was super funny, and, you know, I've heard a lot of mixed things about it since then. You know, but I actually liked it. I thought that this was pretty good. Is this my favorite gag manga? Never. Not by a long shot. I laugh at a few of these jokes, though. I think they are pretty funny. Definitely an enjoyable read. A lot of people feel, well, I know Manga Hero feels that, like, the comedy from our main character here is, like, kind of depressing to hear him, like, talking to our future that way and making them seem like it was kind of, like, pointless. But, like, you know, I really do enjoy it. I think that's super funny. I think that's a hilarious take on things, especially since he's, you know, essentially Steve from Blue's Clues, you know? It's like, what if Steve was just like, I hate my life, and he sang songs about it all day with his crew? I would laugh my butt off if that was the case. But yeah, that is what I read this week right here. What did you all read? Did you read anything cool? Should I have read what you read? Probably, because I'm still waiting on my Right Stuff orders and pre-orders from February and March. They'll never come in. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.